My registration number is 2020 ICD 30. My topic is evolution of input output technologies in mobile devices. Okay, let's move. First of all, we know what is the input output mobile devices. This is the introduction of the presentation. Input output in mobile devices in the process of transferring data between a mobile devices and other devices or system. Next one, why we using input output devices? Uh, because it allows users to interact with their devices and it enables devices to communicate with other devices and external resources. Allow a computer to interact with the outside world. Next one, uh, technological eras in wireless networks. There I have 7. First on 1G, 2G, 2.5G, 3G, 4G, and 6G. In earlier days, we using 1G technology and 2G. After that, we moved to the 2.5G, more than just voice communication. And next one is 3G. 3G is high-speed mobile networks. After nowadays, we are using in 4G and 5G technologies. Let's move to explain one by one. First, 1G. 1G technology was analog technology. The advanced mobile phone system was the first 1G system in North America. Uh, in 1G technology has frequency bands from 824 to 849 megahertz and 869 to 894 megahertz for downlink. Cellular structure with base station for communication used for the 1G technology. Let's move 2G technology. 2G introduced digital communication, enable services like cellular ID. Global system for mobile communications was the most popular 2G system. According to the data rate, 9.6 to 14.4 kbps used in 2G technology in earlier days. Major innovation of 2G technology is short message services. It means SMS. I think we all know about the SMS, allowing 160 character messages. Next one, 3G technology. 3G offered higher data rates for multimedia applications. Data rate range from 144 kbps to 2 mbps. It means full mobility to low mobility. Services. We can use video calls, internet access, and emergency services with local tracking in 3G technology. Next one, 4G technology. According to 4G technology, nowadays we all are using 4G technology. Fourth generation network. Sometimes we call fourth generation technology introduce long-term evolution. It means LTE. In data rates used in data rates, we are using up to 100 Mbps in 4G technology for high mobility and 1 gigabytes per second for low mobility. HD video streaming, VoIP, and more seamless international roaming. We can get major innovation. We can get as a major innovation in 4G technology. Next one, 5G technology. 5G offers ultra high speed with low latency, supporting IoT, autonomous vehicles, and smart cities. In 5G technology, in future we can use data rates gigabyte per second up to 10 GB. In enhanced mobile broadband, ultra reliable low latency communication, and massive machine type communications. Likewise, we can get the examples. In next one, 6G technology. It's not yet launch in the it will be launched in future. Yeah, it's expected to launch by 2030. Goals of the 6G technology, it has a data rates up to 1 terabytes per second, holographic communication, AI integration, and advanced IoT applications. 6G technology is focused on sustainability and energy efficiency in wireless communication. This is the earlier days mobile devices in 1980 to 1990. This is the Senator. We can next one is Motorola DNTech 8000X 1983, and let's move to the evolution of input devices. In earlier days, we are using punch card as the input devices. We called the birth of input for the punch cards. Next one, keyboards and text entry. Next one, pointing devices, touch screen, voice recognition, gesture control, and brain-computer interfaces. Punch cards, the birth of the input. The earliest days of the computing relied to punch cards as the primary input method. Developed in the 18th century for textile looms, punch cards becomes instrumental in earlier computers like the analytical engine. Users would input data by punching holes in a specific location on these cards, providing a binary means of communication with the machine. We can see punch card in that we are using in earlier days in the slide. Next on keyboards and text entry. We all know about what is the keyboard. Keyboard are mostly used in nowadays for the input devices. The advent of typewriters and keyboards layouts becomes a standard for text entry in the mid 19th century. As computers emerge, keyboards seamlessly transitions into the digital realm, offering a tactical and familiar method of input that endures to this day. Next on pointing devices. We can get the example for mouse as the pointing devices. Pointing devices are using for navigation purposes. Next one, touch screen, a revolution of interface. Nowadays, mostly we can see touch screen in universities, schools, and companies, offices as well. The introduction of touch screen marked a significant shift in input methods. Smartphones and tablets brought touch interaction to the forefront, allowing users to manipulate digital content directly. Multi-touch gestures become the norm, transforming the way we interact with personal devices. Next one, voice recognition. It means conversation with machines. When we using the voice recognition, we can conversation and we can tell something into the machine, and likewise recent advancement in natural language processing and voice recognition technologies have ushered in a new era of input methods. Virtual assistant like Siri, Google Assistant, and Alexa allow users to interact with devices through spoken commands, creating more initiatives and hands-free user experience. Google Assistant and Siri are most famous voice recognition technologies nowadays. Next one, gesture controls, the language of movement. Gesture controls leverage the movement of hands and body to interact with computers. Devices like Microsoft Kinect and advancement in augmented reality and VR in virtual reality have made gestures control a viable immersive input method, especially in gaming, healthcare, and industrial applications. Next on brain computer interfaces. the future of input. As we look to the future, brain-computer interfaces represent a frontier in input methods. Research and development in neurotechnology aim to create a direct communication pathways between the brain and computers. The revolutionary approach holds promises for individuals with limited mobility and may redefine how we interact with machines. Next one, evolution of output devices. Output devices. In earlier days, we are using 5/8 monitors like this picture. In earlier days, we are using Apple I LED display in 1977, in LCD display introduced in 1985 likewise. Next output device is printer. The first mechanical printer was invented by Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage is father of the computer. We all know about that for use with the different engine. Next one is screen printing, dot matrix printing, inkjet printing, first high speed printing, laser printing, 3D printing. Likewise, those printers are introduced. Next one, projector. First movement projector was the Supraxiscope invented by Edward Rich in 1879. Next one, plotter. We can see plotter in the slide. Next one, AR and VR. VR means virtual reality. It is a technology used by filmmakers to simulate a virtual space where the viewers is physically part of the film. Augmented reality can also be interpreted as added reality. This is actually say tool. We can get Pokemon Go for the example. It is a good example for the AR technology. Next one, future trends in mobile input-output technology. In here, there I have 4 future trends: real-time analytics and decision-making, cross-platform compatibility, strategic focus on IoT app security. Mobile apps are the IoT gateways of the future. Next one, challenges in input-output evolution. Power consumption and battery life, minimization and form factor constraints, accuracy and sensitivity of input devices, security and privacy concerns, development of new interaction modalities. Next one, advantages of input-output devices. Enhance user experience, improved accessibility, increase efficiency, security features, multitasking and flexibility. In here, we can see disadvantages of input-output devices. Privacy concerns, accuracy and reliability, battery consumption, high cost, complexity for some users, likewise. And finally, we can see conclusion. The evolution of input-output technologies in mobile devices has transformed how we interact with our devices, making them smarter, faster, and more initiatives. From the earlier days of physical keyboards and basic touch screen to the advanced touch, voice, and biometric inputs we use today, each advancement has significantly improved user experience. Similarly, output technologies from simple displays and speakers to high definition screen and immersive audio have greatly enhanced the way we consume content. As technology continues to evolve, we can expect even more seamless, efficient, and innovative input-output solution in future, sharpening the next generation of the mobile devices like 6G technology. Okay, thank you.